Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue with the friendship series tarot reading. So today the duo is going to be Blackpink members Jisoo and Lisa. So I wanted to thank the person that actually recommended this duo. You know that I always mention that I try to read for your favorites, for your biases, but at the same time I want to read about different dynamics. This is why I always ask of you to actually think of different duos. Think outside the box, think up outside of probably the most common combinations or common friendships. Think about when you request a reading of, for example, I don't know, a friendship that you know of, or some like a duo that you already know that they get along, or that they have like this very special bond. Think more about probably people that you think that probably are not very common to be seen together, or that you somehow perceived that it's not that they have like some kind of feud, but more like they are like this very weird pair, that you wouldn't normally like pair them together or associate them. So so then we can learn something from that. We can learn from each other's perspective and personalities, and dive into that kind of duo. So this is why I appreciate about these two members of Blackpink, because I already mentioned in my other tarot readings for Blackpink, there had been at the beginning, constant requests for readings of Jennie and other members. It's Jennie and the others, it's Jennie and the others. Or then they switched and they were like Lisa and the others. So, and I was like, okay, but what about the other two? They are also part of the group. So I think that maybe we should like be more mindful about that, and not always be requesting about the same person. Let's open our minds, and let's of course give room and considerate the other members, not only our favorites. So let's start with the reading. Let's talk a bit about their astrological energies. Jisoo is a Capricorn with a moon in Aquarius, and Lisa is an Aries sun with a moon in Scorpio. So yes, there's like a sense of sweetness here, in a sense of a lot of admiration, but there's like this relationship of old and young, and oldest and youngest sibling. Like, I don't know why, but probably there's like a lot of respect in this. Maybe I don't know how old are they. I do not remember exactly who is the oldest and who is the youngest. I believe Lisa could possibly be the youngest, but I'm not sure. I do not remember right now. But there's a sense of older sister and the youngest sister, like this very like this respect, but also this kind of like that they confide in each other, that they just appreciate each other like that. They're with a lot of respect in the middle, but at the same time with a lot of like they just love each other, like they really accept each other, even though they are different in their experiences, are very different. There's a lot of admiration as well, and probably because I think that if you think about Jisoo being a Capricorn and Lisa being an Aries, like it doesn't mean it doesn't have to be about age, but always if we compare Capricorn energy, since it's ruled by Saturn, it gives us this kind of old soul kind of character, that we seem to be older or wiser than the other signs. So in and then if we compare it to Lisa being in Aries, actually Aries, since it's the first one in the zodiac wheel, we take it like they are like the infant, the child of the zodiac, the baby of the zodiac. So there are like a lot of differences when it comes to their energies. Even though here I'm not saying that one of them is more mature than the other, because actually I have the feeling that Jisoo, with that moon in Aquarius of her, there's a bit of youthfulness and there's a bit of playfulness in her energy as well. She's not the typical rest be phase, like for example, what this is what happens mostly with Jenny, that Jenny seems to be very Capricorn and she seems to be this very detached, cold queen. At least this is how people perceive her, which is very far away from who she is really, but this is what her image, what her Capricorn image exudes to the audience. And in the case of Jisoo, I believe that she's a different kind of Capricorn. She is, I would dare to say that she's more influenced by this Aquarius energy than actually Capricorn, because she does have like this strong presence about her, but there's some kind of sweetness in her. There's something about very naive about Jesus' energy. And this doesn't mean that she goes around being clueless in life. It's not about that. It's just that she doesn't seem to be that. She seems to be very friendly, like the kind of person that will give you the opportunity to get to know her or to get closer to her. In the case of Jenny, it's very different because Jenny is a Capricorn with a moon in Scorpio, so there's like an element of inflexibility in her. It's like she likes you or she doesn't like you. There's no in betweens. There's no middle ground when it comes to Jenny's emotion. But Jisoo is a different kind of Capricorn. Jisoo is like a more like free spirit Capricorn. She just flows with life and she just flows with opportunities. And of course, that she does have her fears and insecurities like everyone else, but she just have probably she has like a philosophy in life about just going with the flow and being grateful and being appreciative of what you have available for you in the moment. So she's a good role model, actually. She's a good, like, older sister. Let's see what the cards that she got. She got the World in reverse, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So definitely, I know that Jisoo probably has to be like working on the K drama that she's in. I know I read about it, but it seems like it's that I mentioned that it's taking like longer than what they expected. So there's a sense of her actually wanting this project to be over, in the sense that it's not that she's not enjoying this acting opportunity that she has. It's just that since everything was so delayed and so like with so much obstacles and reviews and everything, she's like, okay, I cannot wait to get this. It's like she's praying for everything to turn out okay. She just cannot wait to see the final result. And she's like holding on really tight to her faith, whatever she believes in. And she's like praying, for it to actually be well received. I think that for her it's really important that this series or that this project that she's involved, that it brings joy to people, that people can actually be able to open their minds and understand the concept. understand the hard work and the passion and the good intentions that they had poured into this heart and soul that they had poured into this project. I believe it's very dear to her. So here with the Ace of Swords, she's like, oh, I cannot wait to share it with others. And at the same time, she was a bit like, her energy was a bit like stuck, like why did it took so long and why things had to happen the way they did, But now she's finally like understanding, like, and she is like opening her mind to new opportunities. And I see her like really excited about something. I don't know if maybe does she have also to release some kind of solo project? Is something available for her, or is the idea in the process of making it? Because I feel like she's like, besides this role, this acting role, is there something else she's working on? Because I see her like moving very fast and very like straightforward with her energy to a new objective, so to a new goal. So this is really exciting. Actually, is helping her get out of this stagnation, that she had felt. So, and when it comes to how she feels about Lisa, I think that actually Lisa is, I don't know, they had just a lot of conversations. There's something about them being able to talk about all kinds of subjects, and I think that they also motivate each other a lot. There's a sense of pride in her about Lisa. I think that she definitely cares for Lisa. She's very overprotective of Lisa in the sense that she's not going to tell Lisa what to do, but she's going to be like observing, observing like side eyeing, like observing her like from the corner, not middling, not interrupting Lisa's process or Lisa's life, but she will be like observing, like being like this very like silent cheerleader, and I think that she has like a huge admiration for Lisa's passion. There's something about Lisa's energy that definitely Jisoo feels like is an inspiration for her to also connect with her own passion, because Lisa is very passionate. She's very bold. Her energy is also very young, but at the same time, there's something about Lisa that she just it's like her energy just runs you over. She is a strong force. So I think that Lisa, I mean Jisoo, is observes this very strong passion, and she's like, okay, I have to be like that too. I have to connect with my passion, like what makes me happy, like what makes me feel warm inside. What are my own passions? There's something about Jisoo asking these very existential questions, like opening also conversations about who she is, what does she want, she wonders a lot about that, and I think that she learns a lot from the other members. Honestly, these like the members always like allow her to rethink herself, to not be like stuck in her ways, I mean, like, oh, I have to be like this. So I don't know if maybe there's something about Jesus' energy that I don't know if maybe it's her upbringing or people around her that somehow had always like told her that she was like the good girl, that she had to behave. This is very Capricorn actually, to have this very structure and a bit like inflexible and also very like just older people, like parents expecting a lot from you, ever since you are young, that you have to play by the rules, or you have to be good, or you have to be exceptional, or you have to be better. So I think that she's now getting rid of other people's expectation. She's like, okay, I want to show different sides of myself. And I think that there's something very beautiful about Lisa's energy, is that Jisoo is really a big admirer of Lisa's energy. I think that she doesn't say it that often, but she definitely admires Lisa. Admires Lisa's courage, admires Lisa's this very fiery and this very like optimistic energy. She's like always ready to jump into a new adventure. She's always ready to build something new for herself. So, and it seems like Lisa is always like, she always gets like a no, or someone is like, no, 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 not now, or no, we are not going to do this, but she doesn't give up. So I think that this is why she's so bold, and I think that this is why she got everything that she has right now for herself, available for herself, because she had been persistent, and because she had been, it didn't matter how many times they rejected her or they said like, no, we cannot do it. She just insisted anyways. So, and in the case of Lisa, we have the strengths card. We have the queen of swords, and we have the high priestess. So yes, Lisa is very powerful, honestly, guys. I think that Lisa, it's like Lisa is going through a moment of really owning her power. I think that it's really amazing how she is very in her power. I think that it's really impressive, actually, because it seems I want to find the words to describe her or describe her energy, but I just don't think that it's enough. I think that Lisa is like a strong believer in herself, and this is what amazes me, that she can be really insistent, almost a bit pushy. It's like, it seems like she's always like pushing boundaries over and over and over, but at the end she gets what she wants. It's like if she asks for people to have faith in her or believe in her potential, she will definitely deliver. So you will feel like you didn't waste your time with her. It's like she knows what she got. She knows she has the talent. She knows it. At least this is how she's feeling right now about herself. I know that I read for Lisa and about her solo, and she was feeling a bit doubtful. But now I see her like being like, okay, now I can sit down. Now I can be quiet because I got what I wanted. She is like really enjoying herself. It seems like she's like laughing to her, like smiling to herself, like really excited, almost like a kid, to be like, okay, I got what I wanted. This is what I wanted to do. And she got it because she was insistent. This is the reality, or at least this is what I see here. Like, she's showing me that everything that she got for herself is because she was persistent and because she was a bit annoying. This is what I'm getting. So they had to give her what she wanted. And when it comes to her, how she perceives her relationship with Jisoo, we have the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess, and I think that this is very Jisoo. Actually, this Queen of Swords reminds me of her moon in Aquarius, and the Aquarius energy that I was talking about a moments earlier. I think that Jisoo is a visionary. Jisoo also holds a lot of power in the way she communicates, in the way she... I think that Jisoo is a really interesting person because it's not about what she says, it's more about what she knows. It's definitely, she's wiser, she's really wise. And here next to the High Priestess, actually what Lisa is showing me about Jisoo's nature is that Jisoo is a great confident, that you can really confide things to her, and she will not tell anyone your secrets. And I think that this is what makes her a good friend, a great friend actually, and a great companion. That you can have like the deepest conversations and interactions with her, and that you can talk about what you can put into words what you really are going through, and she will just take it. She will just take it with her, like absorb it with her, and you will feel lighter. You will feel relieved. And I think that this is not the first time that I see this perception of Jisoo, because I think that when I read for her relationship with Jenny, I also mentioned that that actually that Jisoo knew secrets about Jenny. It's like Jenny told her secrets, and that Jisoo knew a lot of secrets about Jenny. So she is like very close to Jenny as well, and she holds these secrets with her, and she doesn't share it with anyone. She is a good friend, and I think that Lisa is showing me this. Is showing me also that Jisoo is like the secrets keeper. It seems like she is like the one that holds the secrets. She is the one that holds that kind of confidentiality, where you know that your secret is safe, where you know that you can speak about or you can put into words very uncomfortable truths, probably very uncomfortable or harsh truths about yourself, about your circumstances, about how you view the world, and she will just listen to you. She will just be there. She will just be patiently sitting next to you, just listening to you and letting you unfold your secrets. And she is a bit of a healer as well. There's a bit of healing here in this process of communication with her. It's like you leave the conversation not only feeling more relieved, but you also feel you feel like you have healed some issues, especially the ones that were brought up in the conversation. So it's amazing. Really, I'm getting like a good energy here. So the cards that came out in the relationship as an overall, we have the Ten of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the King of Cups. So yes, guys, this is actually a very emotional moment of the year. I think that they are getting out of their shell or of the dungeon that they had been put out with, where they had been like staying in. There's something about their energy being able to see the light of day, being able to probably like show the audience and show the fans and show everyone what they are about. It seems like they are definitely like working on something that also has to do with them talking about their feelings. So I don't know if maybe they will release like some kind of documentary or some kind of interviews or some, I don't know, like there's something about them with this King of Cups being able to provide some content that comes from the heart, that has to do with them talking about how they feel, their emotions, and also to connect with creativity again. So probably they are working with something that they want to give the fans as a gift for their patience and for their consideration and their support. They are very highly aware that the fans need more content, but they just, they are just stuck. There's a sense of stagnation, that they are slowly coming out of the shadows and they are connecting again with performance, or probably like working on some kind of project that is like, okay, we need to get back on stage, you know, we need to meet with the fans, we need to deliver more music, you know. But just be patient. Be patient, guys. Just don't lose hope. Be patient, because actually the girls already feel bad for all the delays and for all the mysterious situations that always happen in the middle of belonging to this company that they belong to. You know, I know that there's a lot of silence, that the content is not that much, but actually they are really working on something to deliver for the fans as a gift. So be patient, that everything that you will get from them in a possible future, it will be coming from their hearts and also from their own from their own production, you know, something that probably is very close to their heart and that they want to share with the fans. So yes, guys, this is all I have for them. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please, I would love to hear from you, because I learn from your feedback. So I would love to 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 listen to your thoughts about this reading. Thank you so much for being here, and to the person that recommended me this duo, I truly appreciate it. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.